Hey guys, Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at Winter NAMM 2017 in Anaheim talking to Joe from Gretsch Guitars. Joe
Carducci.
Yeah, Joe Carducci. Good to see you again. And it's good to see these beautiful guitars that you guys have. You have a whole bunch of new models, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Gretsch been around 133 years. We didn't copy anybody. We have our own unique designs and appointments that are certainly very Gretsch identifiable. What I'm holding here is the new Broadkaster. The new Broadkaster guitars. I'll point out some very interesting appointments to them that are relatively new to Gretsch, if you will. First of all, the thinner bodies. These are 1.5 inches deep. This happens to be a center block, so it's got a spruce center block down the center versus maple. A lot of other guys use maple, which is okay, but it makes the guitar heavier. We found that this is a much more livelier sound.
So the center block's made of what again? It's not maple.
It's not maple. It's spruce.
Nice.
Spruce center block, and these are the new Fulltron pickups that we've added now. These are American-made pickups. The nomenclatures that are printed on the pickup, so you can see FL62A, which means this has Alnico 2 magnets on the bridge pickup. The FL65A, these are Alnico 5 magnets, and it carries all the Player's Edition appointments, which has the Bigsby's without the pins. There's just a string through, which is guys that have Bigsby.
Andy, you don't have to do that pain in the butt J shape and hurt your thumb when you're...
Especially on a gig when you're in a hurry to change it. Yep. And, of course, the no-load tone pot with the paper and oil capacitors, treble bleed circuit on the master volume. So as you roll off the volume, it normally, if you don't have that, it's
darker.
It's darker in sound, so it remains bright in tone. These are made to play loud, and of course it has
locking tuners.
Locking tuners.
Is that a new design? I haven't seen those ones on.
These are Godot locking tuners, and
now, the whole Broadkaster name is interesting because there's a history there, right?
Absolutely, there is, especially with the relationship with FMIC and Gretsch.
Right.
That, yeah, it's no secret that the Telecaster as we know it today was originally called the Broadkaster.
But at the same time, Gretsch had
the Broadkaster drums.
Yeah, that's so.
Right. And then obviously they got a call from the Gretsch attorneys, and that in the history, has proven that who won that one, and so they, of course, Fender had to change their name from the Broadkaster to the Telecaster as we know the name, which of course that's such an iconic name in itself. Yeah. But we're bringing back the name. We own it.
So now you got the Gretsch Broadkaster, but it's not drums; it's a guitar now. All right, Joe. So there's a lot of cool new stuff here. And I'm sure people are wondering, well, how much is this going to go for? Well, all these cool new features.
Yeah, this street price on this is $27.99, and which is certainly wallet friendly with all the appointments and features that it comes with stock. A lot of these appointments we learned from guys that own Gretsch guitars that when through the years they were doing these mods to their guitars. Now you can get them already factory equipped.
And I don't remember if the camera was rolling when you said it before, but this is made in your Nagano, Japan factory. Right?
It's located in Nagoya, Japan. Nagoya, Japan. Yeah, it's an old school guitar building. And as Gretsch guitars, there's tops and backs and sides. In fact, there's 2 luthier colleges that they hire from. They just don't hire people off the street to build these guitars. And you have to be graduated. And there's a luthier college in Tokyo, and there's also another one in Nagoya, Japan, that they pool from for builders. It's cool to go there to see. I've been there many times and seeing the builders. Some of them have pompadours and very into the whole American thing,
Very cool. Well, let's talk about some of these other guitars we have here. We want to hang that up and we'll talk about those? Sure. So, Joe, tell us what we're looking at here. This is another new model?
Another new model. This is the Gretsch Electromatic G5622 double cutaway. Again, another thin-bodied guitar. Again, with a spruce center block in it, and with a stud tailpiece. stud bridge. It's got these dual coil super Hylotron pickups. Hylotrons were originally back in the day at the Brooklyn, New York days. It was a single coil pickup, and we wanted to capture the essence of that pickup, but it needed to be like on steroids, and that was the instructions that we had with our pickup guys, and that's what we offer on this guitar.
So are these actually humbuckers?
Yeah, that's dual coil. Yes.
Now, is the body wider than
No, this
past
is a
ones?
standard 16-inch bout, like a traditional 6120, and a great Gretsch profile neck that we're famous for. Thumbnail inlays, which is another iconic Gretsch appointment. Of course, the guitars also come stock with the treble bleed circuit. And they're great sounding guitars, and they look cool as hell. This is called Georgia Green.
Nice, I love it. What's the body made of? And you said the center block is spruce. What's the body?
So the body itself, this is 5-ply maple, top, back, and sides.
Should we hear that real quick and then talk about another one?
Sure. I just have it set just on a clean setting here.
All right, cool. Now, what else do we have over here?
Okay, so same guitar in different colors.
Okay. So we got 4 colors, is that right?
Colors, yeah. So it also comes in black with the aged binding on it, which is striking, very, very cool.
It does look very classic. We got a
Classic Gretsch orange as well. And Gretsch is famous for orange guitars, which is a very celebratory color, Very, very cool. Again, with the age binding appointments, it's a very striking guitar.
Then there's like a wine red one.
Yeah, this is actually a walnut stain.
Oh, okay. I couldn't really tell in the shadows over there. So how much are these going for?
These are $7.99.
Very cool. You want to tell people where to go online to find out about these new models and more?
Absolutely. GretschGuitars.com.
Perfect. Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm Sean Hammond for PremierGuitar.com. We'll catch you later.